If you decide to bet professionally, the first question that arises is the right betting strategy. However, there is no absolute answer to this question, because what is a good strategy for one bettor may not suit the other. Today, we are going to discuss the best betting strategy anyone can use to win a bet. Before we go on to talk about that, subscribe to this channel, and also click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Just in case you have a question, or a topic you want me to talk about. Use the comment section to ask a question or tell me any topic you wish we do on this channel. Have you ever wondered which betting strategy is the best? Or let's put it this way, which betting strategy has more win than the other? Today, you will have more information at your disposal to decide which betting strategy to use at every bet you stake. The first strategy one will talk about today is the all-in on odds at 1.20 strategy. This betting strategy involves winning numerous bets one after the other and always using the maximum offers the opportunity to earn decent money. But it is also clear that all the money is gone if you lose a bet. But if you manage to win 30, 35, maybe even 40 times in a row, you get big money. We use odds around 1.20 for this. Ideally, you should look for the bets you are playing live. As with the strategy of betting over 1.5 goals in what is estimated to be typical over games, you can wait here until the odds have reached the desired level. The over 0.5 bet is ideal here, i.e. the bet that the game will not end 0-0. Usually, after goalless 30 minutes, you get a rate of 1.20. Depending on the match, this can of course be lower, but sometimes even higher. The next betting strategy one will be talking about today is the dodging in sports betting. Dodging is the process of betting on more than one selection during the same event, so that no matter which selection wins, a profit can be made. This should not be confused with arbitrage, which involves betting on all possible outcomes of an event, so that a guaranteed profit is generated. This is only possible by using several bookmakers and only for a few events. Dodging is ideal for multi-outcome events where you think you can break the possible outcomes down to 2 or 3, but in theory, you can bet on any number of selections. The fewer selections you make in dodging, the fewer losers you support and the more profit you make from them. However, by dodging fewer selections, you increase your risk. Dodging is best used when you either have information or have a very strong feeling that an outcome is very unlikely. If those unlikely outcomes have huge odds, then dodging is not worthwhile, but if you think the desired outcome is unlikely, then the remaining selections in dodging pay good dividends. The next strategy to discuss is the early cash out in sports betting. Have you ever regretted placing a particular bet and wished that you could somehow withdraw it? Or maybe you had doubts as to whether the team you supported could really hold the lead. If your answer to any of the questions is yes, then you'll love the early withdrawal option. These properties give the speculator more control over the bet already placed and could ultimately make a big difference in the overall bankroll if you wager your cards correctly. The early payout is often referred to as the cash out by most sports betting sites. What is the early withdrawal option? The early withdrawal option allows sports bettors to withdraw their bets early, before they have been settled. So, you can either make a profit or get a part of your stake back, depending on your selection at that time. The feature is available as soon as you have placed your pre-match or in-play bet, and the payout amount will fluctuate based on the events taking place in the game. The next betting strategy is my best option. And it's called bet live on over 1.5 goals. With this betting strategy, you are betting on live games on the bet type over 1.5 goals. The live over 1.5 goals betting strategy. Live betting on over 1.5 goals is a very lucrative betting strategy. This bet has an interesting advantage due to the development of the odds. First of all, you should do the same thing as with normal over/under bets. Find a game where you expect an over 2.5. Only use this betting strategy for bets where you expect this. Before the game, the odds of an over 1.5 will be very low. In some cases, it is no higher than 1.20. But while the game is running and the goals are missing, this rate increases almost every minute and becomes more and more lucrative. Now, you have to be patient. Ideally, as with any bet, you should watch the game live at the same time in order to have the greatest possible advantage. Lastly, the next strategy is to specialize in a league. As mentioned in other video, being informed about the games you want to bet on is absolutely essential. It is often difficult to obtain sufficient and good information, especially if you bet on a game in which you don't know the teams good enough, or even not at all. It is therefore advisable to specialize in a single country, ideally even in a single league. In the best scenario, you should choose a league in which there are numerous live TV games, the players are largely known and the media coverage is extensive. If you decide to only bet on games in the Estonian league, then in the long run it becomes more of a lottery than if you specialize in the English Premier League or the German Bundesliga. Now I want you to say your view, using the comment section below. I want to know which country you are watching from, and your opinion on this topic. Like I said, you can give us a topic to talk about, using the comment section below. And whichever topic you post in, let it be related to sport betting. Thank you and God bless.